TK Wade and Chris Buffaloe present Ava in Fairyland, a magical adventure for young and old alike. This episode, The Magic of Fairyland. Ladies and gentlemen, before we continue the adventures of Ava and her friends, I regret to inform you that goofy fox magician, known as Charmtail, is about to discover the identity of the mysterious fairy. For this reason, we must delay the story a moment to see what he is up to.
King Voltaire is sure to be pleased with me. I'm about to find out who that fairy is that's guarding Bunnyburg once and for all. When I cast this final spell upon this cauldron of bouncing bubbly brew, I should see the very face of the mysterious creature reflected on the surface. Oh, don't you worry, your foxiness. The truth is about to be revealed. I'll just add a bit of thistles and a little bit of honey. Sounds very poetic. The prickles are now sticky, and the sticky's full of points. But what's the point of prickles that only disappoints? With all the sticky on the prickles, I cannot say I care. They wouldn't bother me one bit, the sticky I can bear. And now with a wave of my magical wand, I shall recite the final, well-rehearsed incantation. Show me the truth that I seek, if you would. I wish to see the fairy, if I could. The one that protects the bunnies from us. Please make great haste and not make a fuss.
What's going on? Am I being spied upon?
I see the fairy, but does he see me?
Foolish fox! You will be punished for this! Roar!
Oh, gosh! I better push over the cauldron before the fairy curses me.
Too late! Roar!
This could be bad. I better tell King Voltaire who the fairy is this instant. Your foxiness! Your foxiness! Your foxiness! Your foxiness!
With all that noise, I should hope you have discovered the identity of that fairy, magician Charmtail.
Yes, your foxiness. I did. But sire, there may be a problem with...
I have no time for your foolishness. My courtiers and I are most impatient to know who this fairy is.
But sire...
Enough! The very future of Foxania is at stake. I, King Voltaire, order you to tell of the fairy's identity this instant.
Well, if that's what you wish, your foxiness, turns out the fairy is...
Good heavens! That fox's tail is on fire! Quick! Help him before he burns the place down!
Yes, sire! Thank you.
How very strange. But never mind. Charmtail, proceed with your findings immediately.
But sire, I think the fire thing might have been because I...
Just tell me, you fool!
Yes. The fairy is a...
Again? What is going on here?
The fairy is most certainly a...
Their tails are all catching aflame. This is madness.
Turns out the fairy was,
Charmtail, you fool! Obviously, you let this fairy get the better of you. Get out of my throne room before my own tail catches aflame.
Yes, sire. Right away, sire.
All the fires are put out, your foxiness.
Finally. Good grief. That magician will be the death of me. I can only hope Captain Slytail Red fares better than I have. If not, his private will be sorry.
Finally! We're humans again, Mr. Appleton!
Indeed we are. I must admit it was a very odd sensation to become a furry creature.
As for me, I could not care that I was furry, or having no heart. I do not even care when I am made of stone.
Really, Rocky? I had no idea.
Rupert, be nice to Rocky.
But he cannot carry the way, Ava. He has no heart.
Even so, it is always best to be nice to people.
I suppose you are right. It seems this heartless wolf is bringing out the worst in me. But goodness, I almost forgot about Jasper.
Quick, Mr. Appleton! Open up your bag and see if he is still a chicken!
Yes, one moment.
Hello!
Hooray! He's a bunny again!
Good show, Jasper. What was it like being a chicken for so long?
Well, in actuality, I never was a chicken. Although, I did share a bag with one.
Well, that certainly is peculiar. Did Surly Sam conjure up a chicken into my bag?
I don't think so. I expect Sam was hoping Slytail would not check your bag as you left Rutsdale. However, the chicken was still there, and I allowed Slytail's paw to grab the bird instead of me.
It must have been your magic bag, Rupert. It saved us once more.
That is likely true. But if Jasper was only sharing my bag with the chicken, would that mean that the chicken is still inside my bag? Ho ho. Well, I'll be.
Better let it out of your bag, Mr. Appleton. She might be a hen and fill it with eggs.
Good idea, Ava. That could end up being messy. Off you go, little chick. Off to find your own adventures in Fairyland. Ho ho.
Well, now, where are we? Are we near the next town?
No, Jasper. In fact, I don't see anything, even on the horizon. And there is mostly just grassy fields in these parts.
It could be a long walk. I wonder what we should do about food. It certainly won't be eggs now that we have released the chicken.
I do not need to eat.
Really, Rocky? I didn't know.
Rupert!
Sorry.
If you are all really hungry, I know a magical spell that conjures food.
Oh! You know magic, Jasper?
Only this one spell. It is for when rabbits are going hungry. I have never cast it before, but I know how to do it. Shall I perform the incantation and conjure for us some manner of buffet?
I think that is a splendid idea, Jasper. And I, for one, greatly desire to see your bunny magic at work. Ho ho.
Oh, yes, Jasper. I can't wait to see all the food you can make appear.
I have never needed to eat, nor would I find magic interesting. But that is because I have no heart.
Thank you, Rocky. Well, here I go. Prepare to be dazzled by the veritable smorgasbord I shall produce. Food! Food! Give me some food! Hungry bunny needs something yummy!
Oh, goodness! I'll fly away!
I have you, Ava. Just hold on to me.
Give me something that I like to eat! Something tasty to keep me on my feet!
Well, I'll be. Have you ever seen such a thing?
I don't think I have.
I didn't think it would be so much work. But as you can see, I have created... Oh dear. Is that what I think it is?
I think so, Jasper. It looks like your marvelous spell only produced one single carrot.
How very unexpected. I would have imagined such a windy, thunderous ruckus would have given us at least 2 carrots. Ho ho.
I can't believe this. Maybe I cast the spell wrong.
Will this be enough to feed all of you?
I should say not.
Perhaps you could cast the spell a couple more times so that we all shall have our own carrot.
Oh, I would if I could. But unfortunately, I can only cast this particular spell once every 3 days. I am very ashamed of my failure. I shall gladly give up the carrot to you both.
Nonsense. You made the carrot yourself, and therefore you should be the one to eat it. It clearly belongs to you.
Yes, Jasper. It really does belong to you after all the work you put into it.
Thank you. But how will you fill your tummies?
I do not need to eat.
Thank you, Rocky. Well, I do not really suppose we can eat until we find the next city. But as you know, there does not appear to be anything of the sort on the horizon, so we shall be obliged to wait.
Rupert? What's that over there?
Goodness me! It's a giant city on the horizon. Where in blazes did it come from?
Because I do not have a heart. I cannot care either way.
Thank you,
Rocky.
Rocky. It just came out of nowhere, Mr. Appleton.
I agree, sir. Only moments ago, I would have sworn there was nothing in that direction.
It's as if the city just appeared out of thin air.
Do you think it will be safe, Mr. Appleton?
I would certainly hope so. At the very least, we may find something to eat there. Come, everyone. Let us find out what this queer city holds in store for us.
I suppose that is a good idea, Mr. Appleton. Come, Jasper and Rocky. Who knows what we'll find in that mysterious city?
Thank you for listening to this episode of Ava in Fairyland, brought to you by T.K. Wade and Chris Buffaloe. We hope you shall tune in next time to see what happens to our brave adventurers. The parts of Ava, as well as the Fox Guard, were played by Anna Buffaloe. Rocky, the Stone Wolf, was portrayed by Lee Harvey. Chris Buffaloe took on the role of Rupert Appleton. T.K. Wade portrayed Jasper the Rabbit and the Mysterious Fairy. The parts of Charmtail the Magician, King Voltaire, and the announcer were performed by Sean O'Toole. All musical pieces were composed and performed by M.J.S. Shelvis. The script as well as the original story were written by T.K. Wade. This program is lovingly dedicated to the memory of Lynn Ann O'Toole.